5G. And it never works. I get 60, 70 gigs of data, and I can't even use it here because the phone doesn't work. I haven't been able to go on live on that phone for like 4 days, and I just paid the bill on the 25th. Ain't it the first? So after 6 days of use, I still ain't been able to get data. I don't understand, or it ain't rolled over, or I don't know. Y'all, this parking lot stinks so bad. So bad. I'm washing laundry. I've never smelled this before. Like, Jesus Christ. Anyone asking dumb questions will be blocked. Yes, there are dumb questions when I've already made 50 videos explaining everything. You know what's crazy to me? There's not even a sleep study that exists. There's not a singular sleep study that exists talking about the long-term effects of sleeping on concrete in the homeless population. There's not even a study that fucking exists. It doesn't exist. A huge deal. Because sleep on concrete is not sleep. You would think that there's been a sleep study done, right? They've studied this, right? Homeless people are a problem, right? We got to fix this problem, right? Well, that would take a sleep study so that people can understand. Doesn't even exist. Doesn't even exist. Sleeping on concrete, sleeping on hard surfaces, you're not getting sleep. And then you want these people to go get a job on no sleep, no shower, no food. It doesn't even exist. Do you know how simple a sleep study and free? Do you know how free and simple a sleep study could be with concrete? There's parking lots everywhere we can do them in. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. You say you care about homeless people, and you say you want all this money, and you get all of them. I'm talking about the government. You get all of this money, federal funding, grants, donations, and then there's not even a study to empathize with these people, to explain to people why they can't get a job, why they look like they do, why they act like they do, why they're struggling with mental health problems. It doesn't even exist. There's literally never been a study done on subjects who were. That's crazy. Now, sleeping on concrete may lead to various health complications, including spinal alignment, increased joint pressure, decreased blood circulation. Yeah, no shit. I already got blood clots starting to form in my legs. Who are you telling? Hold on. This is telling me how to mix concrete, not... There's not a singular study. And actually, we would need to hook, what do they call it, EKGs? The nodes up to the head to see, while they were sleeping, to see at what states they're falling asleep and how they're staying asleep and if they're staying asleep and how long they're staying asleep. And that's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Yeah, so that's how much they care. They haven't even done a study to see the effects of the homeless population sleeping on the concrete, what that does to them, what that does to their mind, their body, how their minds start to break down. And I'd be willing to bet that it starts to deteriorate gray brain matter. Yeah. Prolonged exposure, chronic homelessness. I would be willing to bet that it starts to eat the brain, just like long-term porn effects that we've learned about. The gray matter starts to decay inside of the brain. I would bet that long-term chronic homelessness leads to the same kind of brain effects where it deteriorates the gray matter. Prolonged exposure out here on the streets, being re-traumatized, re-victimized on a daily basis. The unknown, the instability, the lack of sleep, lack of hygiene and diet, all of those things are going to lead to the brain deteriorating. The fact that we don't even have a study is one of the many reasons why this problem is not being solved, and it's only going to get worse. It's crazy. It's disappointing, but not shocking. When you are sleeping on concrete, you are not actually sleeping. You're not getting rest. It's purposeless. Might as well just eat 2 damn Excedrins and stay up, because it's crazy. And like I said, I went and got 4 hours of sleep elsewhere and still woke up feeling like ass, you know? It sucks. Oh, and then I ran into somebody that was laid off from Unify here, which was a huge company here. They were one of the largest companies here. They had a few hundred employees, and they laid everybody off. And they moved their factory overseas to save money. You know, that's the whole reason that we're in this situation to start with. But yeah, apparently a lot of people financially are struggling around here because of that. You know, there's people that can't find work now because there's no jobs. There hasn't been in years. And then this factory decides to go to like Japan or China or somewhere. I think it's Japan. And all of those people got laid off. There was a few people that got to go. They were invited to go to Japan, move to Japan. And a lot of people got offered retirement packages through Unify because they were close to retirement age. A few people that went, and then most of them stayed. And in a town with only a few thousand people, when you got a few hundred people working at one singular plant, let's say it was 300 people, hypothetically. It's 300 people that live in this town. That's a huge chunk. What is that, like 1/5? Something like that. I'm not good at math. 1/6? You see what I'm saying? That will add huge economic pressure on a town that small. that can cause a lot of problems. And apparently the person that I was talking to this morning said that it has. It's caused major economic problems for people. It's caused them personally financial hardships because this job went out of business. And there was some people that had worked there for 10, 15, 20, 30 years. And then one day they have a meeting. They're like, guess what, boys? We're moving to Japan. Get on boat or stay over here in North Carolina. You know, get on board and go to Japan with us, or you don't have a job. And I think a lot of people were laid off, just simply laid off. I went by that plant this morning, and it's so funny. A zombie apocalypse movie. I'm used to seeing all of these cars in the parking lot, and you got the security at the gate, and you got people hustling and bustling. It's a huge property. Imagine like a Walmart. It's about the size of a Walmart. That warehouse, they've manufactured plastic of some sort. They turn like recycled plastic into yarn, plastic wiring, plastic stuff for like maybe a 3D printer. I don't know, homie. Best guess. That's my best guess. I just know that they use recycled materials to make plastic yarn. Anyways, there ain't but damn 2,000 people in this town. A quarter of the damn population just lost their jobs. Not quite, but a few hundred of them. You know, it's so funny because back in 2021 and 2022, when I knew that my career as a dancer was coming to an end because of the economy, people were telling me, go to Unify, they'll hire you. No, they didn't. People are cute. No, they didn't. And here we are 2 years later, from 3, and they completely went out of business, like I predicted. And there's probably a video somewhere of me saying, God, I hope Unify never goes out of business. I'm sure it's somewhere. I was probably in Eden. I feel like I'm feeling Eden-y. I feel like we were sitting in the McDonald's parking lot and we were talking about when I was looking for work in 2024. It's one of the times I applied to Unify. I've applied like three times, I think, twice, 2, 3 times. So I feel like we've had this discussion before they went out of business, when I was applying to all of those jobs in 2023 and 2024. And I feel like I told you guys, I knew 2, 3 people that worked there. And that's... Oh, you work there? Oh, okay. But like, it's not good. It's really sad. The plant just looks... I mean, one thing's for sure, if there's ever a zombie apocalypse, that plant would be the perfect place to use as a bunker, okay? Like, concrete building. They got some bay doors, you know, the ones that like go up, I think. It's got a fence with a little security tower. Let's go check on the laundry. I'm washing laundry. Oh. So I slept last night on concrete, and then like I said, I think I got about 7 hours, and I still woke up feeling like hell. And then I went over to my uncle's house to take a shower, charge my shit. I needed to charge that other battery bank, the new one, the Swiss Tech one, and y'all know it. I charged that thing last night for 8 hours, and it still ain't fully charged. It's in there now. So I charged it for 5-6 hours. Where I slept last night, I had a cord outlet on the ground and like a plug-in, so I could plug my phone up while I slept. That's part of the reason I've been sleeping on concrete, is so I have a wall outlet. So anyways, I can go sleep on grass, but I'm gonna wake up wet, and then I ain't gonna have no phones. So the alternative is to sleep on concrete and maybe have a power source. So that was what I done for the past like 2 days, right? So anyways, not complaining. I'm grateful to have that square to spare. I'm so grateful for that square to spare with that wall outlet. Don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining. I'm just telling you the scenario so you know what I'm dealing with. And then I woke up because I had already made prior arrangements for taking my phone over there. That's cut off. There's a line there. Let me switch these over. We're going back outside. Let me. So sick of this shit. That's Verizon. I need coins to dry the clothes. This is finally charged. 100. God dang, y'all. It stinks so bad in there. Those people, I don't know what the fuck. I don't know if it's them people or if it was somebody that was here before. God. And I be thinking I stink. Not like that. Not like that at all. Jesus. I might smell like fucking sweat, but not like that. That was fucking rough, homie. That whole car smells like shit. Jesus fucking Christ. Y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand. This shit I be going through. Let's go to the middle of the parking lot so that I can damn smoke. It's hot already. My phone won't work over here or over there. So I guess I'll just have to poke up in the middle. Oh my God. How bad is it? Is it broken completely? Why is it blurry? Is my... It's hot. It's really hot. The stress, y'all. The stress. So I got an adapter for this now. That's what I was talking about. It does not come with battery. For $60, it does not come with anything to charge it with. Because, you know, that's the world we live in nowadays. I blame society. I blame society. Who would think that you would buy a $50, $60 battery pack and it wouldn't even come with a charging cord? I mean, really. And people say that I'm dumb. Okay. Okie dokie pokey. Whatever you say. Got hair. I can feel it. You see? It's draped around my neck. Yep. Oh God, here we go. Let's play this game again. Where did Brooke put her vape? In what pocket did Brooke put the vape? I swear to God, I'm gonna glue it in my forehead. I'm gonna staple it in my shin. I'm gonna tack it to my thigh. Plaster it to my armpit. Maybe I should just shove it in my bra like all them other girls do with all their money and keys and stuff. They be pulling everything out. It's like Carrot Top suitcase in some girls' bras, you know? They just pull everything out of there. Brush, Sorry, I thought the phone wasn't working. A brush. Pull everything. What you got in there? Money, credit card, ID, cell phone. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna stick it in my bra. The problem is the humidity from my tits makes the pod sweat, and then it stops working. And I'm scared I'm gonna get electrocuted. Could you imagine me riding around with this bag and getting shocked? They've set on fire. I had one set on fire one time. That was crazy. Thank God I was up there. I was at my boss at the winery's house. She had a spare room upstairs. I was sitting up there laying on the bed reading something, and I had a vape plugged into the wall. I don't know what happened, homie. I just looked over, and that vape that had a cord in it was spinning, and smoke was barreling out both ends. So the vape is on the ground playing spin the bottle by itself. I mean, it's just like whoop, 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 whoop. And the cord is attached to the wall, and the damn vape is spinning on the ground, spewing smoke out of both ends. Then the damn thing catches flame, goes out. Y'all, I grabbed that cord because it's plastic, grabbed the cord, pulled it out the wall, flung it halfway through this big ass bedroom. I made it to some wooden steps. I kicked the damn vape down the steps, opened the front door, and there is like a wooden walkway when you first walk in. It was like a wood patch for you to have like a floor mat and take your shoes off, and then it was carpet. Don't you know it? I kicked that vape perfect down them wooden steps. It landed right on that wooden platform. I opened the front door, kicked it out on the concrete porch, and the motherfucker exploded just as I done that. Caught fire again. Vape juice everywhere. Y'all, if I would not have been up there, I would have burned that lady's house down by accident. And it wouldn't, how was that my fault? I just plugged it up. It didn't even come with a fire warning in no directions. And it wasn't this, it was a weed vape. But still, I bought that from a certified vape shop. He did not warn me that these things just implode like grenades when they're plugged into the wall. I ain't never in my life seen something like that. The smoke, I mean, that vape was getting it, and it was still attached to the wall, still getting power. And it was smoking. I mean, the room was just filling with smoke. There was smoke coming out the end where it plugged into the wall, and then there was smoke coming out the end where you would hit it. Thank God when it caught fire up there, that small fire went out immediately. Like it burst into flames, and then the flames dissipated, and then it was still smoking. I was like, oh my God. It was crazy. I've never had that happen before. This is the one and only time I've ever had something like that happen. It was insane. I got vape juice on her carpet. I felt so bad. I still feel bad. Y'all, it's so hot today. Oh, God. Here we go. I had to use the bathroom, but I know my phone ain't gonna work back there. Sucks. Let's go use the bathroom. sorry. I'm gonna put some of this new deodorant on. The other one that's already like halfway gone, I'm gonna save that one for when I'm dirty and need to freshen up. There's probably about that much deodorant left in the other one, so I'll use that one when I'm like dirty, and then this one when I'm clean. I had a shower for the first time in like 4 weeks, so and then I didn't have no clothes to put on. This stuff does work. This is the best one I've found. Stress Response from Secret. It's $10, $11, but if it keeps you from sweating, it's what you gotta do, okay? So bad. I'm sorry, I can't find nowhere to put you. Ow! Ow! I just stabbed my fucking toe. Because this goddamn bike. Supposed to rain this afternoon. I think it's supposed to start about 1 o'clock.
It stayed right where I told it to.
They just can't help themselves. Nice, okay. Oh, yeah.
Thank you so much for helping me.
No problem.
I just popped down in Wentworth and I started drinking. And so when I got me some ice, I said I'm going to finish.
They got hot now.
Yeah, this thing got warm. So this right here, I got a little cup. I don't have big cups, but I get the little cups and just put me some drink or something. Like if I buy a regular 20 ounce, I can fill this cup up about 4 times.
Oh,
So
wow.
I can save, because I'm homeless, and so I save that way.
Me too, yeah.
Yeah, you homeless too?
Yeah.
I am too, so. But I got the car, so that's like a home,
It is.
Yes, sir. But thank you.
Thank you. God bless.
You too, thank you.
So that's that lady I told you guys last time. Red Ant that lives out of her car, and I could see. Remember when I had the black truck, and I would say all the time that I would come over here and wash clothes, and there was a little old lady that I could tell lived out of her car, and she's in this tiny ass car, and I know that she sleeps in the driver's seat. It's sad. That was her. This shit's so unfair. So fucked up. I mean, this is what life is, suffering. That's what it is. really starting to see that the more people suffer, the better they are. The more they don't, the more evil they are. Seriously. Why does it feel like that? Is it just that I come in contact with some of the most saddest people? Like they're not, themselves are not problematic. It's their situation that's sad. And they're so kind, and it just seems so unfair. And then you got the media, the government, and the general population believing when they see these people that it's their own fault that they're in that situation. It's crazy. It's one of the most ass-backwards things that I've ever experienced.
You ate today or
No,
not?
I have. I've ate. I don't want your money. Thank you so
You
much.
sure?
Yeah.
I mean-
Yeah, I got money to eat.
Okay, well, good.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
that's the
Thank
way
you
I
so
am.
much.
That's just the way I am.
Yeah.
That's just the way I am. Because I see somebody, they sit before you, okay, need something to drink. I don't have much myself, but I still try
Yeah.
to pay it forward.
You know how it is, too.
Yeah, I know how it is.
Yeah.
So you take care and be
Thank
careful in this
you.
heat. Yeah.
I'm Brooke, by the way. What was your name?
My name is Ada.
Ada, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Brooke. My
Yeah.
name is Ada. A-D, just A-D-A.
ADA, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too. You take care.
You too. So sweet. I don't want her damn money. You know she's on a fixed income just like me. She's probably down 60, 70 years old almost. Maybe see. You know, she looks good. She looks younger. That's the first time I've seen her out in the car. I'd say she's probably about 60. I don't know. I'm not a good guess of age. Probably because I still look younger, so I think everybody else is. Oh, God, that's sweet. It's sad. It is. But Trump's going to fix it. He signed a new executive order to help the homeless. Oh, we are screwed. I wonder how long it'll take. I think we'll get 6 months into 2026 before people realize the truth. I think it'll be 6 months. I think it'll take, I don't know, probably 200,000, 250,000 people being thrown out on the streets, which is what's going to happen. So I think it'll take about 6 months into 20. Oh no, they're not even going to start it till July. So by Christmas, that's when we'll see the economic fallout. By Christmas of 26, we'll have more families on the street for Christmas than ever before. So next Christmas, not this coming Christmas, but the following. That's when we're going to see the economic fallout from 44% reduction of funding. Those people, most of those people that are going to hit the streets, they're not well equipped to be functioning members of society. A lot of them are disabled, elderly. Some people just don't have education. They don't know how to read. They don't know how to write. That's a lot of people nowadays, actually. And we see a lot of those people that collect HUD, low-income housing, poverty and crime, and all of that goes together. So it is what it is. So you're going to cut funding, and then these people are not even in a semi-stable place to be stable at all. So it's gonna become a huge economic problem. Huge. Probably could be the biggest economic problem we've seen as far as homelessness ever. I mean, the homeless number is already the highest it's ever been. If we added another 1 million people in 3 years, 2.5 years, how many people were homeless during the Great Depression? I wonder how many people that affected. And the only reason that we're not in a Great Depression now is because of credit cards. If credit cards didn't exist, we'd all be standing in line for beans and rice, honey. Porridge for breakfast, rice for lunch, and maybe some kind of potted meat for dinner. It's only because of credit cards that we're not in line right now. It's like fake money. It's like the illusion. It's smoke and mirrors. They're fine. They're still standing. You know? It's fine. Just put it on a credit card. It'll be fine. Things is going to get better. It'll be fine. I wonder what the average credit card debt per American is. I know I don't have any because I don't fool with that buffoonery. Oh, listen. Am I ahead of the curve or am I dumb? Because I know I'm homeless. But I also don't have $100,000 worth of credit card debt. Tomato, tomato, right? Let's see. What's the average credit card debt of an American home? $10,000. Higher average of approximately $11,000 per household as of 2025. This figure may be higher because it accounts for households that actively carry a balance from mouth to mouth. Yeah, I bet it is higher. I bet it is. I bet it's triple that number. Yeah, so everybody's tens of thousands of dollars in credit card debt. So that means that they're financing. I mean, we know this. They're financing their lifestyles. They pay for everything on credit cards. Car payment, credit card. Mortgage, credit card. How long is that going to last? Eventually, the bank is going to be, look, homie, we ain't giving you no more. Nope, your credit is ruined. We ain't dealing with you no more. You still owe us damn $10,000 from this one card. You owe us $20 from the other card. When you pay us some money back, maybe we'll give you another credit card. Oh, sorry. We need to hurry up before it rains. It's already 12 o'clock and it's going to rain. Let's check these clothes. My stomach hurts, if I'm being honest. I don't feel good at all. The owner's here, so I'm going to shut my mouth. We're going to go to the coffee shop next, but I want to ride over there by myself because I need to be careful on my phone, you know. Yeah. I don't want to get hit by a car. I also do not have the lights that I need for my bike, and the cops warned me about that. They said that I need these blinking lights at night and stuff, and also I almost got hit by a car yesterday again, so we're going to go to the coffee shop, but I'm over for now. I love you guys. Thanks for hanging out. Maybe when I get some coffee, I'll be in a better mood, okay? I'm sorry. I'm really going through it. Look at this beautiful moth. Ain't he beautiful? Look at how his body was made by God to camouflage him. You see his rounded outer texture. He's supposed to look like a tree branch. He can blend. Look at his face. It's all fat and fuzzy so that he can blend in. Don't he look like part of a fall leaf? He's so pretty. Anyways, I'm going to go. Love you guys. Pray for me. God knows I need it. And pray for Ada too. Miss Ada that's in there. ADA. Let's pray for Miss Ada. God, please protect Miss Ada. Bring her all the blessings. Please deliver her all the happiness. Pull Miss Ada out of the situation, Lord. And protect her. Amen. Amen. I love you guys. I'm praying for y'all. And please pray for me. Bye, y'all.